If you want to learn how to overlay in CapCut, whether that means adding a video on top of another video, placing an image on your footage, or creating a clean picture-in-picture effect, then you're in the right place. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through the whole process step by step in CapCut Desktop, so you can follow along easily, even if you're a complete beginner. By the end, you'll know how to import your files, place them on the right tracks, resize and reposition them, and fine-tune the timing so your overlay looks smooth and professional. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more CapCut tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump into it. First, open CapCut Desktop and start a new project, or open the one you want to edit. Once you're inside the workspace, look to the top left media panel and click Import. This is where you'll bring in the files you need for your edit. You'll want to import your main background video first, because that will be the base layer of your timeline. Then import the file you want to use as your overlay. That could be another video, a photo, a logo, a graphic, or even a green screen clip if you're doing a more advanced edit. Once everything is imported, you'll see your files in the media library and you'll be ready to build the composition. Now let's set up the timeline correctly. Drag your main background video down onto the primary track at the bottom of the timeline. This is important because the bottom layer will sit behind everything else. After that, take your overlay file from the media panel and drag it directly onto a track above your background video. CapCut uses stacked tracks, so whatever is higher on the timeline appears on top in the preview. This is the core idea behind overlays, and once you understand that, the rest becomes much easier. If your overlay doesn't show up, it usually means it's on the wrong track, or it's placed before or after the section you're previewing, so always double-check the layer order and alignment. Next, you'll want to resize and reposition the overlay so it looks exactly how you want it. Click the overlay clip in the timeline to select it. Then look at the preview window in the center of the screen. You should see a blue bounding box around the overlay content. Use the corner handles to shrink or enlarge it. If you want a smaller video in the corner, drag it down. If you want it to fill more of the frame, scale it up carefully. To move the overlay around the screen, click inside the box and drag it to a different position. This is perfect for making a picture-in-picture layout, placing a logo in the corner, or adding a photo overlay beside your main subject. The key here is to keep the overlay balanced, so it enhances the video instead of covering important parts of it. Once the overlay is in the right place, the next step is timing. Click and drag the edges of the overlay clip on the timeline to shorten or extend its duration. This lets you decide exactly when the overlay appears and disappears. For example, you might want a call-out graphic to stay on screen for only a few seconds. Or maybe you want a second video to play for the full length of the background clip. If you need more precise timing, zoom in on the timeline and line up the overlay with a specific moment in your main video. This small adjustment can make a huge difference in how polished your edit feels. Now let's make the overlay look even better by adjusting its properties. With the overlay clip selected, look over to the right-hand panel. Under Video and then Basic, you can adjust settings like Opacity. Lowering the opacity can make the overlay blend more naturally into the background, which is especially useful for logos, text-style graphics, or subtle design elements. If you're working with a green screen overlay, you may also need to remove the green background using CapCut's keying tools, depending on the clip you imported. That helps isolate the subject and makes the overlay look clean and professional. You can also add motion and transitions to make the overlay feel more dynamic. In the right panel, go to the Animation tab if you want the overlay to fade in, slide in, or exit smoothly. Entrance and exit animations are great for keeping viewers engaged without making the edit feel too abrupt. Use them sparingly and make sure they match the style of your video. If your main content is fast-paced, a simple animation works well. If your video is more polished or cinematic, smoother transitions may look better. At this point, your overlay should be fully set up. You've imported the files, stacked them correctly, resized and moved the overlay, adjusted the timing and customized the look so it fits the rest of your video. That's the full workflow for how to overlay in CapCut Desktop. It's simple once you know where everything is, and after doing it once or twice, you'll be able to add overlays to your edits really quickly. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more easy CapCut guides, editing tips, and beginner-friendly tutorials. And, if you want, I can also help you make a follow-up video on green screen overlays, picture-in-picture edits, or how to add animated overlays in CapCut. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.